Now an event in which the United States has really developed some terrific young swimmers, and none more evident than the record you see at the bottom. Missy Franklin not swimming the 200 bag here at the Nationals, but she's coming off the World Championships where she set the American record and came within 3/10 of the world record. Still, terrific youth. Elizabeth Pelton, just 17. She won the silver in this last year at the Pan Pacs. Ashley Jones will swim out of lane 1. Former Indiana University swimmer, World University Games experience for her. Morgan Scroggie out of lane 2. She was on the World Championships team and finished 8th in the Olympic trials in 2008 in the 200 back. Another World University Games swimmer, Athens Bulldog Swim Club in Georgia for 20-year-old Megan Romano from St. Petersburg, Florida. This is not an event we normally associate with Katie Hopp, yet she won the national championship in this in 2007. Katie had the 3rd fastest prelim time. The top prelim swim was by Elizabeth Pelton, and you mentioned that she has a very good history in the 200 back. She was 6th in the Worlds 2 years ago. She did not swim. She didn't qualify for this event in the Worlds just contested in Shanghai. Here's a young swimmer to watch. Just a couple of weeks ago at the USC pool in Los Angeles, 17-year-old Bonnie Brandon from Colorado swam her personal best, 2:11.83, and at the time was the 4th fastest time by an American swimmer this year. Elizabeth Beisel, she's the 2-time defending national champion in this. She won the Pan Pacs last summer, 5th in this race in Shanghai at the Worlds. Kylie Stewart, a 15-year-old from the Dynamo Swim Club in Georgia, competed last year in the Junior Pan Pacs. A 16-year-old entering her junior year of high school here in the Bay Area of Northern California is Madison White, another Junior Pan Pac swimmer from last year. And a standout 16-year-old from North Coast Aquatics in the San Diego area, entering her senior year of high school this year, is Kendall Stewart. But Rowdy, this is young. Missy Franklin, Elizabeth Beisel, Elizabeth Pelton, Bonnie Brandon with that great swim, and then in the consolation race here, Maya Dorado, a teenager for Stanford, 2:11.14. And they're all teenagers. Those are the fastest American swimmers right now.
And it shows you how great Missy Franklin is. I mean, she went 2:05.1, and she's taken that event now to a different stratosphere. I mean, she's 2.5 seconds faster than any American anyway. I mean, this is an event that now she owns, and once again, it gets into almost Phelpsian territory. I mean, the top qualifier, Pelton, was 6 seconds behind what Missy went in Shanghai. Now, I think Pelton will go faster here, but still, Missy has taken that event to an amazing height.
Right, and again, that time that Franklin swam in Shanghai was just 3/10 off the world record, which was set in the suit year of 2009.
That's right, and a full second ahead of the silver medal. So hats off to Missy Franklin, and it's a good thing to see some other swimmers try to step up here. This is not a bad event for the United States. Relatively weak on the international side, but a pretty good event. Americans had 3 in the top 10 last year, another 2 this year. Pelton has a chance to slip in there if she puts off a good one here in the finals to get into the top 10. Really out very fast, much better than she was in the prelim. 1:02.8, she was 1:05 going out in the prelim, so much faster than she went in the prelim. She was 1:05, 1:06 in the prelims, and so she looked a lot better. Now on paper, you think Beisel's gonna win this. Beisel up there in lane number 7 with that blue cap, just because her best time is better than anybody else.
Bonnie Brandon, the young swimmer from Colorado we talked about, she had a great out too, 1:03.6, much below her prelim time. She was in 2nd at the turn. You don't want to give Beisel any life here. That's dangerous because Beisel's so good on that second half. There she is up there with that blue cap, as I said. Pelton still remaining strong. I like her tone, head still and steady. Still kind of rotating with the hips, but you can see the increase in the turnover that Beisel has. She's almost really put her kick into it, and it's rotating with the kick. She's really starting to pressure Pelton. Boy, where is Elizabeth Beisel finding this energy from coming on?
Gonna go by her.
She has gone by Pelton. Does she hold it to the wall? And she does. Elizabeth Beisel comes home in 2:08.81. to win her 3rd national championship this week. Astounding, given coming back from Shanghai, and it's her 3rd consecutive national title in the 200 back. And she's still about a week away from her 19th birthday.
Yeah, this is a young event. So many swimmers, not just Americans, but on the international side too. And a good race for Pelton to come back and swim strong here. She had to go out. She knew that Beisel was going to be such a great back half swimmer. But you're right, how she was able to do this on closing at the end of the national championships and the end of the season, to be able to hang on for a 200. And Michael Phelps always used to tell me the 200 backstroke for him is the hardest of any 200 because you're combining upper and lower body strength. That kick being underwater just demands so much out of you. Beisel way down there, had to come back from behind on this. Pelton, wow, really fast, 102, but Beisel came home in 32.3 that last 50. There's the 150 mark. You can sense almost a little bit that she starts to have a little momentum coming off this last wall. Pelton tied up just a little bit at the end, and she gets caught up on that lane line toward the end. Watch this, right up against this lane line right here, which might have cost her. If she bumps that with her shoulder, it almost looks like she bumped it. Yeah, right there. She bumped the lane line, doing it again. She can't get off of it. And that might have cost her the win right there at the end.
And Rowdy, you've talked so much about the hazards of a backstroker outside. There it is.
And I didn't think that lane would be as bad because the sun's starting to set. I thought lanes 1 through 4 might be effective, but 5 through 8, it didn't look that bad. But swimming outside is really tough.
All right, well, just in case you haven't heard enough from Elizabeth Beisel, she's earned yet another chance to talk to Alex. Alex?
Elizabeth, I know that you were tired coming into this race. What was your strategy?
Just sort of relax the first 100 and try to lay down the hammer on the second 100. It hurt a lot, but I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, you had to come from behind. Talk me through the back end of this race.
Basically, I mean, I just started feeling good on the third 50, and I sort of just went with it. And, you know, it turned out well. I'm pretty pleased with the time, so no complaints.
You've won this race. This is your 3rd national title in this event. What do you like about it?
Can't say I'm the biggest fan of this event, but you know, I've gotten a lot better over the past few years. You know, 3rd national title is pretty cool, but I'm just glad it's over.
A great meet for you, Elizabeth. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well said, Alex. It has been tremendous. Another title for Elizabeth Beisel. Elizabeth Pelton takes 2nd, and a name to watch is Bonnie Brandon. Bonnie Brandon broke 2:10 for the first time. She swam a personal best by 2 seconds to take 3rd.